Hello girls, I hope you have understood the theory and problem of point of indifference and you could solve the second one also. Continuation of the same chapter, the next concept which we need to learn is point of indifference and uncommitted EPS. Before going to the uncommitted EPS calculation and its significance with or its connection with the point of indifference, I would like to tell you the meaning of sinking fund. What is this sinking fund? Let's assume that Mr. X is running a business or Mr. X is financial manager of a company where they have raised debt of rupees 10 lakhs for the duration of 10 years. Now girls, debt carries fixed rate of interest as you all know, which is, let's assume, 5% per annum. Every year company has to pay interest on the debt. As you all know, it is the fixed rate. Whether company is earning profit or not, it has to pay this. This is the obligation of the company. At the end of the 10th year, the long term debt which company has raised, it has to redeem this 10 lakhs. As you all know, debt has fixed maturity period. After the completion of the maturity period, the principal amount has to be repaid back to its investors. Once for all, the company may find it burdensome to pay or shell out such a large amount. Rupees 10 lakhs may be too much for the company at the end of the 10th year. So it starts planning how to pay this 10 lakhs or how to arrange this fund or gather this fund so that at the end of 10th year it may not be burden for the company. So what this financial manager does, he keeps aside 1 lakh every year at the end of first year, second year. Every year he keeps aside 1 lakh till the end of 10th year so that the 10 lakh is ready or available with the company for the repayment of debt. And keeping aside some amount of portion of profits after paying all obligations of the company to repay the debt will be called as sinking fund, and this obligation of the company is the sinking fund obligation. So how is it paid? How does it work? See girls, you all know this statement, EBIT EPS analysis statement. So here what we do, first we take our EBIT less interest, so which will be your EBT before tax, your earnings before tax minus your tax, which is your EAT, subtract your preference dividend, which is your earnings available to equity shareholders. So this is how we do. But if you have your sinking fund obligations, then it will be after this PD, preference dividend. This is earnings available to equity shareholders before sinking fund. So what is your next deduction? Minus sinking fund obligation. This 1 lakh whatever the company is keeping aside for the repayment of the debt, that amount has to be taken here. So the balance whatever you get, this is the earnings which will be distributed to equity shareholders, and the EPS which you calculate after deducting all the obligations of the company, that is interest, preference dividend and sinking fund is kept aside, and the balance is distributed to equity shareholders. So the EPS after all these obligations and sinking fund will be your uncommitted EPS. This is not your regular earning per share. The EPS calculated after your interest, preference dividend, sinking fund obligation will be called as uncommitted EPS. So uncommitted EPS will be earnings available to equity shareholders after sinking fund obligations divided by number of equity shares. Now, how is this UEPS calculated? You got to know. After this, we need to find out the level of EBIT at which, whatever may be the debt equity combination, your uncommitted EPS will be same. So what are we trying to do here? We are trying to calculate the level of EBIT at which your uncommitted EPS will be same. Again, like the previous concept, we go in the horizontal way. EBIT, X is your EBIT, you all know, minus interest into 1 minus tax minus preference dividend minus sinking fund obligation. SF is your sinking fund amount or obligation divided by number of equity shares under plan 1. Again for the plan 2, it is EBIT minus interest under plan 2 into 1 minus tax minus preference dividend minus sinking fund divided by number of equity shares under plan 2. This is all about your theory of point of indifference and uncommitted EPS. So girls, in the next video, I will show you how to solve it when a problem is given. Thank you girls.